Hey guys, welcome to XCOM Enemy Unknown. So I'm going to be doing a single player run through this game. It's a turn-based strategy game with like sci-fi elements. I'm going to be playing on normal, and I'm going to switch it up a little bit with some second wave options. These to sort of change the gameplay a little bit. I'm not going to be doing all of these. I'm going to be doing, I'll show you here, new economy. Funding offered is randomized, not created equally, where my rookie soldiers will have random starting stats. Hidden potential, their stats will increase randomly when they level up. Absolutely critical, a flanking shot will guarantee a critical hit. And I'll probably do the greater good. So the secret of psionics can only be learned by interrogating a psionic alien. For those of you that don't know about this game, I'll do a little bit of going over some of the mechanics that it has, but it's been out for a while, so maybe you'll know what's going on. So I'll do my best to just glance over some things. And there's a lot of dialogue in the beginning, so I'll just be quiet for a lot of it.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
Okay, so to start off, I gotta just pick my base location here. I'm just gonna go with Asia because why not? No, just because future combat, all projects in the Foundry and the Officer Training School cost 50% less. I've played this game a few times, and I mostly pick Europe, or I think North America. I'm just gonna go with Asia just to try something new. Well, let's see how this goes.
Australia has sent a number of requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
And we're gonna launch this mission. Here we have the Sky Ranger, our basically school bus that gets us to and from our missions.
Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Okay, so welcome to XCOM. Like I said before, this is a turn-based strategy game. Here I have my squad here, I get to command them. This is their health, and this is how many actions they can do. Everyone gets 2 actions to either move or do something combat related like shoot. Just got some commands here. This is their information. This is the actions they can do, and this is the weaponry that they have. So I'll I'll just glance over it real quick. Their movement is like tile based, just like you can see on this map. This blue line represents how much they can move in one action, and then further out this yellow line indicates using both actions but they can move further, and that'll be the end of their turn. I command all of these guys, and then once all of their actions are done, the aliens take their turn, and that's how the turn-based strategy comes into play. I'm gonna go ahead and move into cover. The cover in this game can either be half cover, as indicated by this little shield here, or full cover, indicated by the full shield with no line in between. I'll get these two guys into half cover, and now I'm going to use one of their abilities called Overwatch, which basically gives them a reaction shot if they see an alien come into their line of sight. So that was their enemy turn. Right now, since I cannot see the aliens, I don't get to see what they're doing, and I don't get to react, so it just comes back to my turn as normal. The object of the game right now is to just eliminate all the aliens in the area, so we're going to do that with these guys. I'm going to go ahead and move up a little bit more. I'm going to dash.
On Earth. We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
Okay, so apparently there's aliens. Okay, so here we are. We have a fine specimen here he's got 3 health, and it shows his cover, half cover, and actually right now it's yellow, so it's flanked. I'll get to that later. So let's go and see if we can get these guys up. I like to keep them grouped together just so that they can cover each other, but it's good to space them out too. Hey everybody. They're using some alien ability. It just basically, he's granting him a bonus of like health and aim. And here's the Overwatch in action. Unfortunately, I missed. And now he's gonna take a shot and miss as well. I don't even know where the bullets went. So just give me a moment here. He's gonna Overwatch. So now if I move and my my soldier goes into this alien's line of sight, which I'm pretty sure they will be, he'll take a free shot. However, if I don't move, I can still get a line of sight on him and take him out. So let's go ahead and have, let's see. As you see, when I pull up the option to shoot this guy, I get a percentage here, and this game relies heavily on like sort of probability or chance and percentage for your accuracy and say defense or your cover. So it's good to get high numbers, obviously. So this guy has a 50% chance. I'm going to go ahead and take that. And he got the kill. Nice. Which means my guys can now move up.
Appear to self-destruct when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
Yes, ma'am. So yeah, this game has a lot of tactical elements. It's good to keep your squad covered and safe. Make sure they protect each other. So this guy sees the other one. And a 45's not great, but let's see what else we can get. I'll have this guy move up. And this guy is actually going to separate from them and go ahead and move here. I know it's half cover, which provides obviously less defense than full cover, but he also has a 45. So now I have some options. Everyone's got like a 45% chance. Okay, he's got 35, so I'm just gonna go ahead and have him. I'll have him take the shot anyways, because he's not really in a position of danger from where he is at compared to the other two. Oh, calm down. So we got Zachary over here. He's gonna take his shot and he'll make it. So far so good. And with Grant now, he still has a free action. I'm gonna go ahead and have him Overwatch. So yeah, XCOM, a strategy game. I get to go at my own pace. It's got sci-fi elements. I combat aliens. So I'm just comparing that to FTL, which is another game I'm playing right now. Maybe you guys have seen some of it on the channel. Yeah, I just really like the games, and I thought I would do sort of like a double sci-fi feature, kind of like, you know, double sci-fi movies. And I thought those two games would be fun to play and fun to sort of play for you guys. Okay, so what you just saw there was some like sound waves, and that basically indicated the general direction of where the aliens were. So we can go ahead and have this guy overwatch, and we're gonna move up the side here. He's gonna overwatch, and I'll just show another thing. Oh, I guess when it's my next turn. Other than the overwatch and fire ability, my soldiers come equipped with grenades, which they can aim and throw. If it's yellow, that just means there's friendly fire, but that's the radius and it does 3 damage. Other than that, there's a hunker down, which doubles the cover bonus and provides immunity to critical hits, but reduces sight radius. So basically they can't see as much around them because they're hunkering down, but they're basically just taking defense with whatever cover they're given. I'll keep this guy on Overwatch just so he gets to see what else is around. If I come into contact with more aliens, then they always get a sort of first move, a reaction movement, and then during that movement, if this guy sees him, he should take a shot. So I'll move up slowly. I have to be able to play it safe because it's not necessarily roguelike like FTL, but just like the crew members there, if they die, that's it. And here, if my guys die, they stay dead, and there's no cloning bay like in FTL. So it's very important that I keep these guys alive. But luckily for me, there's a sort of healing mechanic to this game. I'll just get to that later. So the aliens seem to be pretty far back, so I'm gonna go ahead and move up even more. I could dash right here, and this would be half cover, and it would give me more map control. But the problem with that is that it takes both of my actions, and it leaves him vulnerable to, say, getting flanked because he won't be able to overwatch. With that being said, since this guy didn't see anyone, I feel pretty safe with go ahead and dashing over here, which is good. And now this guy will move here.
Enemy in sight.
Okay, so those are those two guys. Creepy little buggers. So he missed, which is not great. Gives these guys a chance to move. And this guy now has 2 chances to hit. I could pull out the grenade, but it does not reach. It does not have a good throwing arm. So I'm just going to go ahead and have him move back, actually. And now with this guy here, he's going to move up a little bit. And with 45 and 45, I'm actually just going to hunker down because I'd rather wait for everyone to get a turn. Sometimes you get to pick. You can okay, let's see how it's gonna happen. Okay, so he took a little bit of damage, but he's still in this fight. You can pick between taking a gamble and shooting, but sometimes hunkering down is a good option because it protects your guy and gives him a better defense, so the next turn you can retaliate and hopefully you won't be dead. I want to try and get everyone to have 1 kill each. I think Zachary and Kenji already got 1, so it leaves these guys to get it. And I know one of them overwatched, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can take him down. Close, but not really. Okay, next comes Zachary. More 45% chance shots, but we got it this time. And he takes him down with his oversized rifle. With the Overwatch alien gone, that means I'm free to move up. I'm not really sure what to do here. I'm not the best at this game. I don't claim to be. I make a lot of mistakes, but we'll try and see how far I can get. And hopefully it doesn't turn into a mess by the end of the campaign. I think I'm going to go ahead and just hunker down Kenji. And he actually has a shot too. That's a 50-50, so I will take it. And we don't do it, we just break the windows. And now the alien retaliates.
X-ray on the move, they're flanking us.
So he's getting flanked. And extremely luckily for me, he didn't get killed because that would have been a guaranteed crit for him. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna flank the alien instead. Flanking basically means his cover does not help protect him against wherever my unit is. So in this case, his cover is on this side of him, but if I move here, it doesn't protect this part of, I guess, his body, his side. So I'm gonna go ahead and move him here, and this is a free shot. 97% chance to hit with a 100% chance to crit.
Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
Yep. Alright, mission completed. Operation Hot Giant. I can't read, obviously.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander.
Commander.
I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Okay. Welcome to XCOM HQ. And okay, so not everyone got a kill. Kenji apparently didn't. I thought he did. But we do have some promotions to hand
The
out.
assault class serves as our front line. They're the first ones into a fight and the last ones out.
Okay. So the assault class and his ability is the run and gun. Oh, I think that was for me. It basically allows him to move further with like a dashing distance as opposed to the regular running distance, and he still gets to fire his weapon after. And he comes equipped with a shotgun for close range damage.
Our snipers specialize in dealing massive amounts of damage from afar, but without sufficient training, they're vulnerable in close combat situations.
Yep, so the sniper, he just gets a headshot ability, which grants him basically more damage if he crits. And the snipers are, of course, great for long range, but actually at shorter ranges, they sort of have less accuracy to them.
The heavy weapons specialist provides a crucial service to the squad. With the rocket launcher in tow, there are demolitions experts.
Okay, and the heavy weapons, they get the heavy weapon, the machine gun, and they get a rocket launcher, which is basically like a grenade, which you saw there, but instead of throwing it, they launch it, so it has an increased range, and I think an increased blast radius and damage as well. Okay. So we gotta go to the research lab.
Being unloaded, and the research team is awaiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
There's a lot of stuff here, but you don't have to worry about it. We'll go to the research labs.
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Farlan. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Okay, so this is the research and development side of XCOM. We can start a research project. So basically, we get artifacts from the field when we fight the aliens, and we can just have them research, and I get bonuses from whenever it's done. There's a sort of like in-game calendar for XCOM, and as the days go by, I get progress in these, and as well as other things. We'll get to those later. And so we'll just start with one of the projects. Okay, they just want me everywhere today. I think I'm just gonna start off with the alien materials.
I agree. That does seem to be the most pressing of our...
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Okay, so other than the research facility where I basically get sort sort of unlocks for new items in the game. The engineering allows me to build and buy the items. And here we have a med kit, which I will manufacture one right away. And I get that instantly. It's, you know what a med kit should do. Okay, now they want me in mission control. Okay, so this is sort of the my hub, my overview of the world. Obviously we're monitoring the world for alien activity right here. So what that does is it's basically allowing time to pass. Whoa. And if there's any alien activity that goes on, it'll pop up and it'll alert me so I can respond. They don't want me in the situation room yet. I actually don't know where I'm supposed to be, so I'll just go back to mission control like it said, and we'll keep scanning the world. Right now it just shows March 6, 2015, which is quite a ways earlier from now, but okay. So here we have a UFO contact. Aside from ground contact, which is the main part of the game, we do have a little bit of a aerial combat. It's mostly just a side feature, but we'll show you here. I've got 2 jets stationed in Asia, ready to launch. So we'll go ahead and intercept the UFO. Okay, this shouldn't be here. And he's off.
We have eyes on the bandit.
I pretty much just watched this unveil and hope my guy doesn't go down. Hey, interception engagement status report. We did it. I sustained heavy damage though, as indicated by this. This was his damage, as you can see, and I can choose to abort. Basically means if I don't think I can take on the fight, I can have the guy bail out and not lose him.
Central, this is Voodoo 3-7. We have a confirmed kill on Bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. How copy, over?
Solid copy, Voodoo 3-7. Nice work. Central out. Alright, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen.
Enhance.
Magnify.
Oh.
Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
I agree. Okay, so now that we succeeded in downing the UFO, we get to send the magic school bus over with our crew. And this is the sort of loadout screen where I get to switch them out. These are the main guys, my 3 squaddies and the rookie. If I just clear them out, I have right now 12 soldiers that I can pick from. This game's unique because it's got like all these different names, like a name generator and a nationality generator. So I'll be picking my squad and then we'll be going on this mission next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later!